Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you the third process video for our Build-A-Page series for April. So today we are doing the color yellow in our rainbow motivation, and I am scrapbooking this photo of myself next to the pool on our vacation in Kentucky last year. So we're just gonna go ahead and start building it and see where we go with the scraps that we have. So I think first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and just scrap or mat my photo on this yellow paper. And I have no plan in place. I'm just kind of going with the sizes of the papers and then go from there. Now off camera, I did pull out these Simple Stories foam stickers that I've had in my stash. I was thinking the word relax would pull in the yellow, but also bring in maybe a little bit of a colors. And then there's that Hello Sunshine, but we'll go through there and see if there's anything I can use to pull in more of the colors that we have pulled out besides just the yellow. And see where it takes us here. Now, if you hear the weed whipper, I do apologize. My husband is out in the backyard. Or I don't know if it's the leaf blower or weed whipper or whatever. He's out doing yard work, so we will hear that in the background, unfortunately. All right, so I'm happy with that. And I think I'm gonna go with a big mat for this one and just cut off, make it even around the outside. So we'll go with that one here. Just kind of line it up like so. I'll get a little pop of that orangey color in. Doesn't look straight, so let me see if I can straighten it out a little bit better. And it is ripping the paper, but should be just underneath where it won't be seen. So I'm going to add a little bit more adhesive since it did rip. And just see if we can straighten that out a little. That looks better. Okay, so I like the sunburst, so I'm not going to use this piece of yellow because we've already got it on the matting. I really like the sunburst. I don't think I need two of them, and I like it as a whole. So let's go ahead. I'm thinking I want to go to this side here, like that maybe. So let's go ahead and just mat that whole piece down. I like that. And then what I really wanted was this life is live in the sunshine. And I'm thinking I'll have it to this side here. And maybe do a chunk of this sun paper. So let's go like 4 cubes in and lay them down to here and see what that does. What is it with guys and Saturdays and their loud power tools in the morning? I mean, I appreciate my yard being done, but the noise. All right, so let's go ahead and put this one here, like that. And I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm allowing the papers to dictate. And for those of you who worry about thinner paper, this is extremely, extremely thin. Who is this by? Let me see if it's on the other half. I don't even know who it's by, but it's like really, really old. paper, and it's okay because you know it, I know it, but I don't think it's gonna, when it's on the layout, no one's gonna tell that it's probably 15-year-old paper, and I kind of like it. And I don't know why it wasn't used up sooner. All right, so I think I want to go something like this, like there. So I'm going to put my picture there, and then we're going to build that journaling card, and then we'll start embellishing. So as you can see, there really wasn't a whole lot of thought to this, and it went pretty quick, and I'm happy with how that looks. And now we'll just go ahead and add that journaling box right there, or title box. And now we got all those little sunshiny bits. All right, so next I can put my trimmer away now. And let's see if we can get some things in here. Now, I really like the relax. I think that just kind of says what we're doing. Maybe we can just go relax, live in the sunshine. All right, I like that. And to pull in a little bit more like another color, I'm thinking I want to bring in this. It says a day in the sunshine. And if I stick that up there, that brings some more pink in. It brings some blue from the picture. Even though it's not a matching blue, it brings in another color. So now it makes a little bit more sense having those in there. So now what I think I want to do is look and see what we pulled out for bigger stuff here. So I have this frame, and I think I could cut it and put a little bit at the bottom and maybe a little bit up here. Let's see how this looks underneath. I'm not sure if I want to use that, so let's hold off. Slice of Summer. Again, I'm not sure. Lifeguard on Duty. Nope. I'm just looking at the shapes, and right now, because I have it so spread out, this, if I was to put it here, looks like it's too crammed to that side. This over here, it just gives me odd angles here. I don't like it necessarily up here because then it's clashing with the cloud. So I'm going to hold off on that. I do have the sunglasses. Now that's not a bad angle, and I can build off of that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a light amount of adhesive down. And all I'm doing is I'm kind of tucking in. So now I'm covering up any odd angles. It's pulling in a little of the yellow. The yellow, I've got a little bit of a triangle going on. It's bringing in more of the bright colors, and it's not giving me any odd corners here. Now I do need something to pull here. So I'm thinking I could pull in like journaling spots. And journal like that. I'm thinking it needs something like on top that would cover these angles. So I could take this circular element like that and then put a flower on it. Now I'm covering up any of the awkward, and I've got a spot to journal. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm just building that journaling spot here at the bottom. And then embellishing it. So now it looks like a third cluster, even though it's not touching my photo, it's still on that angle. And I'm just using the circular label to kind of cover up the odd, to me this is like an odd angle, and I just kind of want to smooth it out or soften it up. So now if I bring these flowers in, now I'm kind of tying in the additional colors. I've made it now into a place where I can build off of, and I like that. And then I think because I have the flower here, I'm going to pull in a small flower here. And again, that's bringing that over. Now I need something, maybe a flower up above here. So what I could do is take like this label. I don't know if I want the number showing, so I'm going to flip it. And that's not, to me, it's not competing too bad with that little cloud. So I'm going to put this up here. And then I can build small. So now I've got it still angled. Now it gives me a spot to bring in another floral. So now I've got the 3 florals. And I've got one more larger flower. And I think here or here. I think I like it here. Okay. And that kind of marries those two journaling spots together. I'm not sure. I think I'm good without. Do I want that up there? I'm going to cut this one in half, and then I'll use half here and half here, and that brings a little bit of that orange color to each of those clusters. And that's just kind of peeking out behind the labels. There we go. All right, now I have the sketchy cameras. Let's see if I can fit these in. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this bigger camera here. And then I'll just kind of tuck this flower in under it. And then I can take and put this small camera up above, like right here. Okay, and then I have one more. And I think this will look cute, like right here. So now I got the sunglasses, the camera, the flowers. They're all kind of spread out. I've got a little bit of the lump and bump here. I wouldn't mind a little lump and bump down at the bottom. could do the Summer Fun or the Good Vibes. I think I'll do the Good Vibes. So now I've got the 3 foam stickers, so I'm good with that. So we'll put those away. Now I've got, I think I'm good on the flowers. Let me just see. I think I've got a couple more that we pulled out. Let me just see if there's any. I'll just do that off camera. Let's see what I've got left. Yeah, I could pull that one in. That's not too bad. Pull it underneath the title. All right. So that pulls in a little bit of that darker pink flower in here too, which helps. And then I have this one here. Just looks too crowded there. I could go here. That's not bad underneath. I'm kind of tucking in the palm leaf only because we weren't in Florida. There's no palm trees in Kentucky. However, it gets you the feel. So just having a little bit of the green poking out is more than enough. And then I have this little sunshine, but it, I don't think I need it because I've got this here. So let's see what else I have. So now I've got these puffies, and I really wanted to try and get a couple of them on. So let's do the little heart sunglasses, and I think I can put those down here. So now I have a little sunglasses here and sunglasses here. And let's see. It's got this little banner that says Our Happy Life. Put that there. Now it doesn't, when it's on there, it doesn't look as bright and it doesn't look yellow enough. So I think I'm going to hold off on any of those. But I like the little sunglasses. So what other puffies do I have here? Okay, here's some more sunglasses, which again, I think would be cute to bring in another pair up here. So I'll bring those in. And then there is the little cloud. So I think we can go and have another cloud up here. And then there's a little pink cloud. So that gets us 3 little clouds. So I've got sunglasses, I've got 3 clouds, and there's the swimming suit, but I don't think I really need the swimming suit. And there's a little pinwheel I can stick. Let's see if I can get this under like that. Okay, kind of like that. I think this is good. It's got a lot of lump. It's got a little bump. It's got old stuff, new stuff. And I've got a place to journal. I think we're going to call this one done. Yay. All right. So I want to thank you guys. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm going to do a little bit more of a border around the edge. Again, when I see these the plain cardstock. It just needs something to contain it in. And so I tend to find that I just doing a little faux stitching or a dooley border or something just gives it a little something that kind of like, I don't know, when you're looking at it, to me, when it's plain, it's just maybe in my head, it feels like it's falling off. Whereas when you put the stitching on it, it just tends to take everything that you put on the layout and bring it in and contain it, if that makes sense. So we'll just do a little faux stitching, and I'm just using a Sharpie with a fine tip. You could also use, if you want a thinner line, I have the Muji pens. Those are a little bit thinner. Or if you don't want the felt tip kind of look, you can go with like your Uniball pen. Another way that you could kind of contain it in if you didn't want to do the faux stitching is you could ink the borders and go with a darker color like the orange. And that little bit of inking gives it enough of a frame that it looks like it's contained in. If you didn't want your border to be as pronounced like with the black, I could use a white gel pen and go around with a white gel pen. Then it's going to be more subtle. It still has the same purpose of containing it in, but it won't be as pronounced as like bringing in the black color. But I'm okay with the black because you have black in other places, like outlining the words and outlining the puffies and the foam stickers. So it's not like out of place having black in there. And I also have black in my shirt. And I like, to me, I love black on like a bold, bright color. It's just very sharp. All right, almost done here. So I hope you're enjoying going through the rainbow colors and seeing what you can do with cardstock. And tomorrow will be our green in our rainbow color series. And I hope you guys go in and get some of your cardstock out. And again, whether you use it as a background or you use it as frame and matting, get in there and get that paper out. It's still good paper. It's just, you know, we've all gotten used to having all those bright patterns and things that are out there, and using more of the tone-on-tone patterns for our backgrounds, that sometimes just looking at a plain cardstock just looks so empty. But it is just a different look. And embrace it. All right, so there we go. I think that helped bring it all in. And if you wanted, you could even do it around the pieces too, but I think just on the outside edge is enough to bring it all in. I don't want it to be too busy with too many lines and things. Then I think it will end up taking away from the layout. But I think this is just kind of, for me, a balanced amount. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure that you check out Shannon and Moira and Christy, and also Squish and Scrapbooker over on Instagram. And we'll be back tomorrow with our next layout for the color green. Have a great day and have a great weekend. Bye.